Fiji dia Hetera Mahea hakenga Poraruraru Makere ana mahere Erere wairua erere Kinga
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, power, and glory, forever. Amen.
Rokani peikau Ratu bumulang-bulatu Raki ngamate vitu Lani komun revi mai Matani singa ruitalei Kula kalo-kalolei
First of all, I'd like to take this time to really acknowledge Satya Sai organization here in Fiji in partnership with Satya Sai New Zealand for organizing this free of service medical here in school. And yeah, I'm the head teacher of the school. But the school is Vaturu District School, and my name is Nathani Balewai. There are 218 students in the school. From the 218 students, majority they just come from the village nearby to the school, which is Nangando village, and only 44 students from a small village up in the highlands, and the village is Natawa. Altogether, there are 9 teachers teaching in the school, 6 female and 3 male. We also have one ECE school attached to the school, whereby 40 students coming to attend with 1 teacher, female teacher. So I believe that's very briefly about the school. And once again, I'd like to continue to acknowledge the big group coming today to provide service, medical service for our community. Thank you.
जुगाद सच है भी सच नानक होसी भी सच एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुर निर्भव निर्वैर अकाल मूरत आजुनी सैबांगुर प्रसाद आद सच जुगाद सच है भी सच नानक होसी भी सच एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भव निर्वैर अकाल मूरत आजुनी सैबांगुर प्रसाद जप आद सच जुगाद सच है भी सच
name is Karen Page. I'm a nurse from Wanganui. This is my second year coming to medical camps in Fiji, and I come because it is such good fun. I mean, I've wanted to do humanitarian work since I was 13, and I had such a great time last time. The people were just fantastic. You know, all the patients across Fiji and all the people, all the volunteers, all the other staff. It is so worthwhile, and I would definitely come back again. And there's no way I wasn't going to miss this year because I just love ships, and the weather's lovely. How's that?
Hello and Bulavinaka. My name is Luke Vatiti, the head teacher of Ndelana Methodist Primary School, the first school ever established in Fiji way back in 1852. There are about 136 children in this school. Academic-wise, it's coming up, and development, I think the stakeholders and the parents are really happy with whatever is going on in school now regarding the outlook for the school. Looking at it as a whole, it's newly painted and a new project going on in the school well. And today we're really happy to be part of this program for the medical team that came from overseas. Through Gounder Shipping, which have done a lot of positive impact medically for the people of Walau.
very well, eh? Hey, Mr. McNabb. Fibrous lipoma. I just open leg down. And because of it, remember we can always do this fast,
Yeah,
but it's best to go nice and slow.
yeah, on the forehead. But here we're actually seeing a lot of it. Yay.
Well,
Hey, that was lovely in circle, wasn't it? It's nearly a total circle.
yeah, so it's a simple problem. Now she's comfortable, the wound would heal well.
So, hello everyone. My name's Hiro. I'm a physiotherapist and currently in Fiji doing volunteer work as a physiotherapist for the local people of the Fijian Islands. It's through the PSI organization, and I was asked to come along through a family friend who is part of the PSI organization, and she has been trying to get me to come for a few years because they needed physiotherapists to come and help out. So 3 years ago, my partner and I, Himan, decided to come on this mission, and Himan's originally from Lautoka in Fiji, and he wanted to do something to give back to the people of, I don't know, he just wanted to give back. So he asked me, and I was happy to oblige, and we came 3 years ago and never looked back. What brings me back every year is just the service of helping the local people who truly are very humble and who are deserving, and who, I don't know, who they actually make me feel better about who I am and what I can offer. And I feel that there's a need here, especially in all disciplines of the medical field, to help these wonderful, happy, loving, caring, and welcoming individuals. So I don't know, what brings me back is just the smile on their face, the thank you, the gratefulness that and appreciation that they show. But I feel I get more out of it than they do probably. I feel like, I don't know, I feel it's a service of love, and I'm happy when I leave, and I look forward to coming back every year. So.
I'm George, and this is Dawn. We've been coming with Dr. Lau doing endoscopy, gastroscopies and colonoscopies for the last 9 years into the different villages of Fiji. And it's quite an involved procedure when we're doing it out of the hospital environment. Every person we scope, we use this gastroscope. The gastroscope process is actually very easy. It's the washing and the rinsing and the cleaning of the scope that takes most of the time. It's a valuable asset for the villagers to have, because without us coming, they wouldn't be able to pick up H. pylori in the stomach, which needs to be treated very aggressively, and we wouldn't be able to pick up cancers in the colon without doing that, and gastric ulcers.
Oh, it's so busy today.
Never believe.
was a wonderful venue that was provided by you guys.
Okay, hi, my name is Subrahmi Gaunda, also known as George Gaunda, the owner and operator of Gaunda Shipping. And it's a pleasure to be part of this organization to support the outer islands and to see that we can do a difference and to help and support the needy ones in the islands. And I'm not sure what else I can say. And it was a sudden, it's one of the opportunity that we had. I had an opportunity to talk with Dinesh last year in New Zealand about this mission here. And I'd like to continue. Hopefully we can continue this the years down the road, that we can be part of it. And we are supportive of this, what this organization is doing, and hope for the best in the future.
I'm Dr. Swaran Naidu. I'm a gynecologist and have been coming on these medical camps for the last 12 years or so. I'm obviously also a Sai devotee. Now the concept of going out and reaching out to people in the remote areas is something that is very close to my heart, which we do ourselves as well. Now that we are based in Fiji, we do that from Visesi Sai Health Centre on a regular basis. Whenever the New Zealand team or the Australian team comes over, we try to join them and provide the women's health side of things, where we do look after women for their breast checks, any issues with their reproductive health, as well as do pap smear screening for cervical cancer for them. Overall, on this trip, now that we're going to the islands, this has been the first time that we're going to the islands, we have done very well in that the turnout of women has been really great, and they're all eager to come and have their breast checks as well as have their pap smears. So between Ovalau, what was the other island? Koro and Gau, as well as Vaturu on the first day, we've already done about 260 women, and we hope to, but we would have seen 200 pap smears, 260 pap smears, but we hope to do some more today. In doing these pap smears, etc., more important is the sharing of love and being able to talk to them, being able to show them that there is some caring from our side. I'm also very conscious that by doing these, we might not do as many as we want to, but by doing this we are raising awareness, and people are becoming more and more aware that having these tests done is not such a big deal, and they go and tell other women, and they can go and have these done at their local health centers, and local hospitals, and which is something we do encourage them to do. Coming out with the whole Sai group is really good because there's a good sense of camaraderie, people care for each other, and it is the caring and sharing that goes on throughout the day, night time, without them providing us with the meals and everything. It's a very loving environment that we are working in. And taking that love to the people is what really inspires us all. And it's not so much in the giving, what we receive from them has been very wonderful. It's great to see their smiles and their, not so much the gratefulness, but just feeling one human being to another and feeling very touched by that. So we get a lot out of these camps. We get a lot that we ourselves feel very fulfilled and very, by the end of each day, even though we are very tired, we also feel very happy. And that's the amazing thing about these camps. So Sai Ram, and thank you.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you for coming to the medical camps. This has been a unique series of camps. This is the 13th series of medical camps since we started in 2006. We were approached by one of the ship owners in Fiji to carry out the similar service work we've been doing in the two major islands of Fiji. And in fact, this owner actually came to us about 3 times with a genuine gesture asking us to help the patients who are mostly in the remote islands of Overlau, Koro, and Ngau. The first camp started in Viti Levu, and that was a good thing because that actually ensures that we have everything ironed out properly, that we have all the equipments ready. Because once you reach the islands, you are actually out of touch with the real world, and it's very difficult to actually access anything that we might be missing. And so this was really a blessing that the first camp we did in Nandi, then we actually did manage to make sure that we had all the resources we needed for the islands. We traveled on Monday. We boarded the ship on Monday night, and we are very blessed to have a very pleasant journey because when we came on a scouting mission in November, the sea was quite rough, but we were warned, and we had warned all our volunteers to have all the usual antiemetics to make sure they don't get sick and become patients instead of actually seeing the patients. But I think with the God's grace, it all went out very smoothly. The first 2 camps in Levuka and Bureta went out very well. We managed to actually see quite a big number of patients, up to at least 750 in Levuka and just below 700 in Bureta. Then the 4th day, we traveled to Koro Island, and we were amazed with the fact that actually despite the remoteness of the island, despite the fact that I did not have much resources in the island, it was one of the best venues we would ever have encountered in the last 12 years. The venue was really, it already had a couple of tents there. The schools were actually set up really nicely for us. We had enough space to actually see patients, and we were really blown away by the help given by the school, and especially the headmaster, to the extent that he had actually gone to every village, and that probably was a reason that we had about close to 1,000 patients that actually came to the camps. And then the last camp we are having here today, again, very remote place. It was a different actually experience because our buildings and the way actually the school was set up was not ideal for doing medical camps, but because of the experience of our team, we actually did manage to actually see more, just over 700 patients in a good time. And overall, we've had quite a few actually young health professionals and volunteers. Despite them coming here for the first time, they all gelled in very well, and I think in my opinion, this series of camps actually was very special because we did not have any single bad incident that actually was an obstacle for us actually carrying out the mission. I think, in my view, actually, it is the fact that Swami is always with us. He actually has blessed us, and he has actually been the real force behind everything, and everything has worked out so well. And I would like to actually thank each and every volunteer, each and every person from Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, who have contributed in any small way that made this mission successful. I would like to emphasize the fact that this is a mission of the SAI organization. It is a SAI mission, and we all are one, and it is not a New Zealand thing, it is not an Australian thing, it is not a Fijian team, it is a Zone 3 mission, and we are really blessed to be his instruments. And actually, I think with the feedback we've got from the communities in each island, it is overwhelming. We do not have words to describe the feelings of the patients, the expression, but it overall has been an amazing experience, and thank you very much to each and every person who has been part of this mission.